Each child is given the opportunity to be successful. But in order to be successful, each child needs support. We all need help. We all need support in some capacity, but it varies. The YWCA is one of those organizations that's able to quickly assess those needs and to be able to work with other agencies to be able to help families, individuals, children to obtain their goals.
I became a college graduate, and I always wanted to go to school and be educated. But as a young person, my parents couldn't tell me a whole lot, so I dipped and dabbed and messed around and did things that I wasn't supposed to do. I got in trouble. I used drugs. And the bottom line is that, I had to learn the hard way. But I always had that desire for an education. I believe that education is the way out of poverty. You're just so much more open to the whole world around you. And, I also reached a milestone. I have 20 years sobriety. And that's what the women that I volunteer with, some of them are in recovery, and I try to encourage them to continue on one day at a time to focus on what it is that they want to continue to do with their life. Their life is not over. It's just another chapter that they're writing in their own personal story. They're not giving me a hand out, they're giving me a hand up. It's a difference. They're not sympathizing with me, they have empathy. They're believing in me that, okay, if we're gonna help this organization, and we believe that as we help them, they'll help themselves.
It was me and 5 children, 2 daughters, one in college, one in high school, her last senior year of high school, and then 3 sons. We moved to Charlotte to try and get a new start, new job, new life, new house. And about 2 months after getting here to Charlotte, my husband, their father, decided that it was too many kids and a lot going on. So he decided that he was going to leave. Budgeting became a very, very important part of being here. And it was a huge learning experience. Sometimes it could be frustrating, but it makes you accountable. And you have to be accountable whether you're homeless or you're driving a Mercedes-Benz. One of the definitely huge stress relievers was that my 3 sons, when I first got here, were able to immediately, it was like the next day, which was such a stress reliever, for them to go into the after-school program at the YWCA. And the opportunity that they had, and all this while I'm at work, and I didn't have to worry about them. Not a babysitter, I knew they were doing something positive. They were somewhere safe and learning, and a place filled with love. Because I know I never want to be homeless again. But this program gave me the tools to never be homeless again.
People in my generation want to make a difference. I feel like we're passionate, we're inspired, and we leave this world a little better than we found it. That's what I love about the YW is that, you can find a way to help here. If it's a monetary gift, if it's an in-kind donation, if it's volunteering with the 1902 Society, if you're good with youth, the women in transition, you can find a way to help. Their lives can be whatever they decide to make them, and being impactful here at that age is the best thing that we can do. That's important work. We did Christmas tree ornaments one year, and they did the little popsicle sticks, and one of the little girls made one for me and told me to take it home with me, and it's on my tree every year. And that kind of stuff is, a million thank yous doesn't add up to something like that. Dignity for every human being is of the utmost importance. Dignity for everyone. When you focus on maintaining dignity for every single person, then you solve a lot of problems that way.
It's been a blessing in my life, and if the people get nothing else from what I'm saying, believe that what you're doing in the community is working and it's helping women, empowering women, and building them up to help them feel like, hey, I can do this, my life is not over, and I can move forward with dignity.